Theory. Theory is a set of statement devised to explain behavior, events, or phenomenon, especially one that has been repeatedly tested and widely accepted. School of thought is a term that refers the group the group of beliefs ideas to support a specific theory or idea. Psychological determinism. This refers to the theories attribute criminal behaviors of individuals to psychological factors such as emotional and mental problems. ID. The primitive part of individuals' mental makeup present at birth. 8 unconscious biological drives for foods, sex, and other life-sustaining necessities. Ego is that part of personality that compensates for the demands of ID by helps of individual guide his or her action remain within the boundaries of social convention. Superego develops as a result of incorporating within the personality of moral standards, value of parents, communities, and significant others. Oedipus complex, a stage of development when male begin to have sexual feelings for their mother. Electra complex, a stage of development when girl begin to have sexual feelings for their father. Latency begins at the age of 6. Feelings of sexuality are expressed until the genital stage begins at puberty. This marks beginning of adult sexuality. Fixated person exhibit traits behavior characterized of those encountered during infantile sexual development. An infant who does not have enough oral gratification during the first year of life is likely an adult engaged in such oral behavior as smoking, drinking, and drug abuse and other. 11. Neurosis. A common type of mental disorder used to explain criminal behavior. Psychosis. A more serious type of mental disorder which can be organic and functional. Psychotic people loss of contact with reality and have difficulty distinguishing reality from fantasy. Impulse disorder. An excessive and unreasonable desire to do or have something. An irrational and irresistible motive. Example of this: kleptomania, pyromania, diplomania, and others. Schizophrenia, also called Demania praecox, characterized by distortion of withdrawal of reality, disturbances of thought and language, and withdrawal of social contact, anxiety, also called anxiety state or anxiety reaction. The person who feeling anxious, fearful, anticipation or apprehension, maybe the person irritable, have poor concentration, and overreacts to the things that are annoying. Social norms. Socially accepted and expected or conduct in society. Socialization refers to the learning process by which a person learns and internalizes the way of society so that he can function and become an active part of the society. Culture. It refers to the way of life, modes of thinking, acting, and feeling. Sociological determinism. Sociological refers to the things, places, and peoples with whom we come in contact with and which play a part of determining our action and conduct. This causes brings out the development of criminal behavior. Cultural transmission. The concept that conduct, the norms are passed down from one generation to the next so that they become stable with the boundaries of a culture. Social bond ties a person has to the institution and process of society. According to Hirchi, elements of social bond include commitment, attachment, involvement, and belief. 22. That is 22. Strain. Hold that crime is the function conflict between the people the goal people have that means they use legally obtain them. 23. Pattern 1. Individuals imitate other in proportion to the intensity and frequency of their contact. Pattern 2. Inferior imitate superior. Pattern 3. When the two behavior pattern clash, the one may take the place of the other. Thank you po.